they just mock all the icons of Christianity. That's what they do.
The president is Catholic, we all know. What is his reaction to this story?
Most gay people will condemn this group.
Is this okay? I did see something really quickly yesterday or a couple of days ago. They had drag queens, or they just had gay dudes gyrating and climbing. They was treating the cross like it was a stripper pole. If they're talking about that right there, holy crap, man. But hey, there's no right way to do a wrong thing. If you're doing wrong, go all out. You already know you're going to hell in the handbasket, whatever. Go all out. Strip on the daggone cross, a crucifix if you got to. I don't know. Take it up to the next level. If that's your thing, then do your thing.
Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. Welcome to the No Spin News. Thursday, May 25th, 2023. Stand up for your country. Well, the Los Angeles Dodgers story is starting to get a little traction. You remember we broke this on Monday nationally, where the Dodgers and the LA Angels are having gay pride nights, two different ones, and they are honoring a hate group. And the hate group is vile. So that caught my attention. I reported it. Now the Wall Street Journal had an op-ed on it, and it's being blacked out by the network news, but we'll tell you all about it, and that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. The reason I am leading with this today is because it's gone up to the White House, this Los Angeles Dodger Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence controversy, and it's reached Joe Biden. And so now the American people should be locked in on the underlying importance of this story. And that's what I'm going to bring to you tonight. So just very briefly, after uninviting the group, the Los Angeles Dodgers now have apologized to the group and re-invited the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence to their Pride Night in June.
The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. And apparently they are the hate group. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. I didn't see any women sisters. I just saw all men. And they call it.
The LA Angels all just had them there. They didn't disinvite them. And the reason they were disinvited because some Catholic groups objected, including the Archbishop of Los Angeles. Now, who are the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence? Well,
hey, Hazel Eyes.
Well, they are a street protest group, and they use drag and religious imagery. They defile the imagery to call attention to issues of gender. That's what they do. So they invaded a San Francisco cathedral. Two of them got communion in their hand, took out the wafer, defiled it in front of the camera. They also had a Jesus and Mary themed tease. And they just mock all the icons of Christianity. That's what they do.
Listen, the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Oh my God.
And they're being honored, okay? They're being honored by the Dodgers and the Angels.
Why in the hell? Okay, okay, I get it. If you support LGBTQ community, you support gay rights, you know what? Wonderful. I think that's absolutely amazing. You should support everyone. Everyone should get should get support and feel like they are welcome and feel free to just be themselves. But when you go above and beyond to disrespect so many people who you know have deep religious beliefs just for the sake of bringing attention to you and your organization, that should tell people right there that it's not about anything else but us. We just want the spotlight on us. We don't give a damn what the cost is. We don't care who we disrespect or any of that. We don't care the relationships we screw up or anything. It's just all about us. We just want to, can you invite us to the Dodgers? Come on, the Dodgers and the Angels. What the hell are y'all thinking? If you see that that's on their resume, okay, we're going to invite them out. I'm sure this came up in a board meeting. We're going to invite the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence out to the ballpark so that they can, put on one of their shows. And I'm sure somebody inside of their meeting was like, okay, who are they? What do they do? Do you have some some footage of them showing what they do or what they represent. Yeah, here's some right here. And then on the big screen, they cut it on and you see them somewhere else humping and gyrating and doing nasty things to the cross that Jesus Christ hung from. Come on, bruh. Really? This is just is extreme disrespect.
So here's what I said last night on News Nation. Go. So this group goes into a church, disturbs the peace in the church. Okay, no doubt they did. Mm-hmm. And the Los Angeles Dodgers honors that. So the Dodgers are spitting in my face.
Yes.
By saying, hey, not only are we going to look the other way and not condemn it, we're going to celebrate it.
Yes.
That's not acceptable to me, and I will tell you, it's not acceptable to most homosexuals.
Where's the Dodgers? Is that Brooklyn? Is that LA? That's LA. That's LA, right? Okay. If it's LA, kind of makes sense now. I'm so serious. If it's LA, it makes sense. Because that's just the goofy sugar honey iced tea that LA does. It is what it is.
Most gay people will condemn this group. I believe that. So in the White House briefing yesterday, a reporter asked Jean-Pierre, the spokesperson for President Biden, about it. Go.
The Archdiocese of LA, Catholic leaders there, say the group mocks the Catholic faith and women religious who serve the poor and sick, and is asking all Catholics to stand against bigotry and hate in any form. The president is Catholic, we all know. What is his reaction to this story?
Look, I appreciate the question, Owen. I'm just not going to get into the middle of who a sports team is going to honor or should.
Of course. And before we even continue watching her act like she wants to address the question that was just now brought to her attention, which she could, and I wish she would, as an intelligent woman who pretty much has this job for a reason. You earned this job. You earned it. This is your moment. Like, this is your opportunity to show the world what you're made of. But instead, since this makes us look bad, she's going to stutter for the next 2 minutes. She's going to dodge the question, act as if she's going to completely separate herself from the question, not answer it. And she's going to continue to look down inside of her little pamphlet, her little book. They got little pictures that she just been drawing on that just makes her feel good. Like whenever she's feeling anxious, she looks down in that book and it makes her feel good. She sees things and images and things she wrote to herself. You are a good person. You are wonderful. You are intelligent. You are smart, regardless of what the people out there are saying about you. Your hair does look amazing. Like, she sees these things inside of her book and it makes her feel good, so she not have to answer the questions that's coming to her.
Should honor or should not honor, that's just not something that I'm going to get in the middle of.
All right, I might point out that Ms. Jean-Pierre is gay. She's a lesbian, okay? And for her to not do her job, and her job is to get a reaction to this hate group from the president, because it's that high, is obviously speaks for itself. So
she's a lesbian. Okay. All right.
Joe Biden is a Catholic, as the reporter pointed out. But Joe Biden doesn't believe in anything. I'm not going to judge him because I got my own problems with the deity, but he doesn't believe in anything, in my opinion. Certainly doesn't believe in the tenets of the Catholic Church. He's not trying to save any of the unborn at all. Has Joe Biden gotten behind adoption? Has he encouraged Americans to put babies up for adoption instead of abort them? No. He doesn't believe in anything. Nothing. It's all about Joe. And
the reason why Joe don't believe in anything, because at this point, Joe Biden is plug and play. All right, that's what he is. He's plug and play. He wakes up in the morning and they plug whatever they want him to say. It's almost like they just put a little chip in him for the day. It's Friday. This is the agenda. This is where you need to go. This is what you need to say. This is how you need to think. Okay, I'm the president, like a damn robot, and he just started moving around and just, okay, who's going to help me go pee-pee? Who's going to help me go poo-poo? Who's going to help me wash up? Who's going to help me put on this suit today? I don't think that he even thinks for himself at this point. because every single time I see him, he just seems all over the place. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I mean, he is the president of the United States of America. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. I'm just saying, based off of my own observations and just watching him move, it does not seem that he's sharp at all. He's not. And his beliefs, I don't know what his beliefs are, but I don't think his beliefs are showing through his actions. I think we all have certain beliefs. I think we all pretty much have the same beliefs up to a point where we are talked out of it or talked into something else based off of our own dark desires or our desires just to not move in the same direction as the rest of the people. And we just want to separate ourselves so we can seem unique in some way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day, he's right. He's right. Joe Biden never stood up for any ideals or laws that's backed by God, that's in the Bible. He don't really stand for that. He stands for whatever's going to help me get votes, whatever's going to help me get funding. That's what I'm for. Whatever will shut them people up who keep protesting and burning down businesses and running inside of stores, taking whatever the hell they want. Whatever shut them up, that's what he's for. He don't think at this point. Just like you can clearly see, Karine Jean-Pierre don't think. And she's actually supposed to be one of the people on his team who's supposed to, like, she's supposed to be a thinker. That's the reason why she's standing in front of all of these reporters who are going to ask her questions directly so she can answer them. But she never takes a position on anything. She never knows any damn thing. She acts like whatever's coming to her is her first time hearing it. So I don't even understand her job. I don't understand Joe Biden's job, be honest with you. And damn sure don't understand Kamala's job. Like, they all just confuse the hell out of me. I don't get it.
And Jill, that's it. So this is just so disturbing. You think Biden would come out, as he would with any other group, Jews, Muslims, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, any other group was being hated like this, Biden would be out there. And Jean-Pierre be out there. But not Catholics, not Christians. Nope. No way. Not doing it. So the next time you see him in a church, pray for him, Biden. I wouldn't want to be him if there is a judgment day. That's all I'm going to say about it.
I wouldn't want to be me if there is a judgment day. I'm just saying. I mean, we are all, shaped in sin. You know what I mean? We're born in sin, shaped in iniquity. That's just who we are. That's in the Bible too. That's scripture. But at the end of the day, we all need to do better. And if you are tapped or not tapped, it's not like he was walking down the street and somebody tapped him on the shoulder and like, hey, you should run the world. You should be the president of the United States of America. He ran for it. He was intentional about going after it. He was intentional about getting a team together to put measures in place to prevent certain information from coming out so that he can become president. All right. He was intentional about a lot of things that were in place that made him president in the first place. So if you're going to go through all of this in order to become the president, be a good president. How about that? And be a president to everyone. You can't because you're dirty.